was real excited for the opportunity to be able to play another game. I was thankful, to be able to play against uh, another team and, just growing up and, seeing Alabama, the type of players they got, the type of players that they put in the NFL, and, they're always at the top. So just having a chance to play against, a team like that is just a real blessing.
You feel like it's another chance for you to improve your stock and show what you can do against the best of the best?
Yeah, I believe so, and I believe it's another chance for our team to really rewrite our story, at the end of the season and really go into next season on a high note.
What are the challenges you see out of their offense?
They got big play ability guys. You got a good receiving core. You got a good running back in Najee Harris, and their backup quarterback's pretty good also. They're just offense that works as one. They work together, and if you let them get a chance, they can be very explosive.
Do you remember when Najee was recruited here?
Yeah.
Did you reintroduce to him or anything like that? Or?
Nah, I mean, when he was here on the recruiting trip, I was one of the guys hosting him. We had a good time.
Do you think you had a chance to land him?
He's there now, so
Yeah.
it don't even matter.
Gotcha. Coach Brown's taking a lot of heat, obviously, after the last two Ohio State games. What would you say in his defense?
We just went out there and we tried our best to come out on top, and we didn't come out on top, but we got to move on. I just feel like with every loss or every win, you learn something. You learn something about yourself. You learn something about your team. Like I said, we didn't come out on top, but the most important thing is we got another day to live. We got more football to play, and that's what we're focused on. We're focused on Alabama and what we're going to do today in practice to make sure on January 1st we come out with the victory.
You look at Alabama, are they similar to teams that you played this year, or are they kind of in their own category? Are they a different animal?
They're kind of similar to teams like Ohio State, passing attack like Indiana, and a little bit of Penn State. But they're kind of similar to our offense too, because Coach Gaddis was there last year, I believe so, and they both do like the same type of plays. So just going against our offense in practice and having them give us a good look while we're giving them a good look on defense, and it's going to be helpful.
Has Coach Gaddis been able to give you any pointers or anything he took away from his time there that might help you out?
Not me personally, but probably the coaches.
Mm-hmm.
Several players have talked about rewriting the season and how tough is that when I'm sure you had a different version of what the story would be when the season started out. How do you kind of recover all that and say this is the game that can change the narrative?
It's because it's the last game. It's the last game of the season, so a game next year ain't gonna change how this year went. So it's our last game to be able to rewrite our season. It's the last game to be able, for me to show, how my college career ended, or same thing for the other seniors. This is our last game in college football, so you want to go out with a victory, be able to rewrite our season, rewrite our careers, and just come out with a victory.
Sounds like everybody's playing in this game. Did you guys talk about that at all, the expectations?
We didn't really talk about it. It was just everybody's just gonna play. I don't know.
Did you weigh sitting out? You think about it at all?
No, I didn't think I was playing either way. I'm playing.
Behind you at the Viper position, obviously we know about Michael Barrett, but who all has been kind of stepping up there, and who do you have a lot of faith in going forward?
Michael Barrett, and Anthony Solomon. That's our position group right now. It's us three.
How have they grown since at that position since you've seen them step
They've
into those
grown a
roles?
lot. Their progress and from where they started to where they're at now it's really just unbelievable. Them guys been working their tails off all year, all spring ball, all camp, and all throughout the season, and just to see where they was at before to where they're at now, just testament to how hard they worked and Coach Kemp hold us to high standards, to work hard in practice, to, never stay blocked and always run to the ball. So I'm just really proud of them guys, and, the future is bright with them too.
The way that college football is now, I mean, do you think that these games are more about the future, or do you think it's more about finishing up this particular season?
Ask the question again.
Just say with the way college football is now, with the playoff and everything, do you think these games, the bowl games especially, are more about the future, or do you think it's more about finishing up the 2019 season?
I'm not really sure, but for me, it's just more about the next game. I'm not focused on the NFL or, focused on working out or anything like that. I'm focused on what I could do this game to help our team go out on a high note. And yeah, it's just my focus. I'm not, like I said, I'm not really focused on nothing else but the task at hand.
Mm-hmm. How about like from the program's perspective? I mean, do you think that they use this game to, kind of build towards the future, or do you think that's more in the context of this season?
Like both. I feel like a lot of guys are going to get a chance to prove themselves in this game. A lot of guys going to get a shot out there, and just to see where we're at, just to see next season what we got, and it's also a game for like the seniors to go out on a high note, and we also want to come out with the victory. So it's just a game for everything, I guess.
A lot of the conversation after the Ohio State losses, there's a big gap between the programs. From your perspective, what is that? Is there a big gap, and how do you use this game maybe to show that it's closing?
I mean, I'm not sure what they got at their facility, but I know we got one of the best facilities in the world, and we got one of the best coaches in the world. We got the best teammates in the world, so I don't know where they're at, but I know we're high up, so.
But people are talking about the talent gap is considerable. When you
I
hear
feel
that,
like our talent's better, so